Well, hello there, and good evening. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we're playing Master of Orion 2, The Human Empire. And we're watching the assault shuttles we have launched towards a Ant-Man starbase. The starbase has precisely 0 Marines on it already, and the assault shuttles have Marines on board. Our ships are taking a beating. They're not playing light, they're not giving up, but I'm not expecting any losses today. We might get some, but we just captured their own base, essentially. We just captured their star base. They're not too happy about that, but they can't do very much. And we're just turning it against their planet. We're lined up against it. We can drop bombs on it. We can just take down its buildings. Do they not appreciate us? Well, no, they don't appreciate us, but they can't stop us. It's like, you want to hit us? Okay, hit us. Congratulations. Bring you around to take the front of the shot. Yeah, some of my older ships are in a little trouble. They might get damaged. They might even get crushed. But the advantage here is that I can build new ones. I have new ones building and they're not even here yet. What's going to happen to those new ones? The old ones got to go somewhere, and if I don't sell them, they go kaboom. Not that I really want that to happen. It's just what's going to happen. We're definitely trading shots here, but I think that's over with. Yep, that's done. What's your situation? You have no shields. Pray for your survival. Ooh! Our messenger goes down. Costly battle, but we managed to mind control them anyway. Seagull has finished terraforming. Seagull needs an atmosphere renewer and a pollution processor. Then it can build a Viking. Satyr Prime built the missile base. I don't really care what this colony does, to be completely honest, as long as it gets an auto lab up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Important things only. Like recently conquered planet with lots of ant people. Auto lab, automated factory. It's basically rebuild it. Give me a few turns, rebuild it, we're good. He has a battleship and his defensive fleet. I am warping in 2 more vessels, and now I am not under my control limit, so I'm actually doing much better economically. We have 2 more ships coming in. At this point, his empire is a shell of itself. We would be unkind. Well, if you insist, for 0 BC now and 1 BC per turn, I will hire you. If you insist, I can do that. So, leaders, ship officers. Let's go with this fleet. You go, have fun. Now this is the world that might get interesting because we don't have the ability to telepathically control them, do we? If that's the case, we have a new knight. I have to build an atmosphere renewer here. What I could do, depending on what this planet's up to, I've got 3 turns. 2 transport ships. Right off the bat. Lee Sath. So everything else gets put on hold for. You can't build transport ships because you don't have marine barracks. Well, some people are just picky. Have them in. So we have one system in the area that can build transport ships. I'm not impressed. Sure, a trade agreement, why not? So with these 6 ships, we're going to go in and we're going to lay waste to their capital. Even though they have a battleship, we're going to lay waste to the capital. Space. Pollution processor at Kai. Stock exchange and then terraforming. Because money comes before, you know, survival. Or something like that. Right, we're good. As the game progresses, you end up with much more things to do per turn than you used to have. Now, we could decide to go, let's test. Nope, they control it. They can deflect the mind control. That's okay. Right now we're gonna just build trade goods. We're gonna build some bank up. Transports are coming. His plan is going to be to try to go where we just were. He'll actually succeed in that plan. That is not ideal. What can I do with Lisaf to really screw them over? Well, the answer to that is ground batteries. I love ground batteries. I wish I had a radiation shield, but I'll take ground batteries. I'm so confident in it, I'm not gonna move my troops. He attacked. He did pull it. He dealt 8. I dealt 96. This is when you run away. This is when someone insists you're throwing your life away. What a shame. So that was quick. Meanwhile, we have a destroyer, 4 cruisers, a battleship, and new tech. Robotic factories are nice little things. Ground batteries save that little battle. Atmosphere renewer, automated factory, hydroponic farm, research base. Night is in the list. Night is in the list. I might even do like an extra special long episode just because this is going to be the first ground battle we've had in a long time. Ever even. Kind of like holding off on it a little bit, you know, like it's got to build up to it. You need a stock exchange, you need a artificial planet, and a ground batteries for a high value province. Can't hurt. Ground batteries, marine barracks. Alright. One more transport I think ought to do it. You ought to be good. You build yourself a research lab and a missile base. I see the blue folks expanding more and more. I don't like it. go here. And they have battleships. They are not playing nice. They are down the road, but they are a problem. Humans, 3 transports. Go for it. The big kahuna. The finisher. We're all going to advance because that's what we want to do. Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy. It's been a rough couple of days, let's say. Dealing with paperwork. Well, I wouldn't even bother. We don't have like assault shuttles or anything on that ship. So fine. A little scrapey there. The missiles are distinctly for the planet. Mesh driver, that's adorable. Neutron blast, that's better. Neutron blaster. They're almost like, aww, our weapons are no good. The trick with the Knight is that those point defense and anti-missile rockets, those come in real handy when you're trying not to get blown up. If I had transporters right now, this would be even easier. Kaboom. Wow, they really want him dead, huh? Bail, little buddy. Cut it down for you, bail, little buddy. Let's hit that done button. He took a hit, but he got out good. I could even put it on auto battle if I wanted. Oh no, I know they're after you. Just need you closer. I'm afraid of what those fighters are gonna do. That's acceptable. So I can't mind control, but I can invade. They have 10 infantry. I assume they're gonna get draftees. They have power. I have power suits. That's huge, but it doesn't guarantee them anything. And ground combat isn't strategic like the other. It should have been a little more strategic. You know, you line up your columns and give an order. And it's just sort of like, it takes your numbers. Okay, so what are your numbers? Minus 10 raise, plus 10, plus 10, plus... Well, they're plus 15, plus 10. They killed one of my guys. Hooray. So we had the same armor, we had the same rifle, but I had a personal shield, I have an anti-grav harness, I have a penalty, but I'm still just better equipped. And now I get anti-matter bombs from it. And now I own their capital. And at that point, it's game, set, match, really. I mean, what are they going to do? So we have conquered a very distinct looking swath of land. We're going to hit that turn button one more time. Again, that's where we want to attack. We're actually going to have to battle. I'm going to hit the auto battle button to show you how it works. It basically just fires at whatever the closest target is that seems damaged. It's not useful. It's not time effective. It won't close in to range to do more damage with ranged weapons. it will generally just flap about, waste its time, that sort of thing. On the other hand, I don't have to hit any buttons. I have 8 parachutes to 8 infantry. It's even numbers plus whatever militia they conjure up. Invade. 8 infantry, 1 hit. Parachutes give you 2 hit, by the way. Yeah, once again, they killed one of my guys. And the Klackons are no more. They are completely crushed. And this is where I leave our empire for now. Victorious in the face of a cataclysmic war. A war we never started, although we had our thoughts, we had our intrusions. Certainly a war we never started. And a war we never wanted. But it's a war we won. And that's the beauty of it all. We won the war. We now have ant people fully integrated in our country. The state of the universe. The Cylons, they're doing alright. They've conquered the Alarian homeworld, making them an interesting match. The Silicoids are expanding outside of their native territory, which should be alarm bells all over. Trilarians have captured some Alarian area as well. And the Bullrathi are up in here. And there's someone else over here. Don't know. As far as any kind of like individual comparisons go, population-wise, we're way ahead. That's a huge thing when it comes to tax base. Buildings-wise, once again, we are just so much better developed. Fleet? Our fleet is the 3rd strongest, technically. The 3rd largest fleet. That doesn't mean much. And tech, we are definitely tied with the Cylon, who are creative and research-centric as well. So, when you take fleet and you take tech, we are even with the Cylon. But when you take some, there are intangibles to this list. The Silicoid ability to produce weapons can't ever be underestimated. Combat. One battle goes wrong and your fleet is destroyed. It doesn't matter how hacked up you are, you're still in a problem. So this game has plenty more life in it. I think our next goal has to be to integrate the Silicoid at all costs. Because they're even over here now. Let's face it, we don't need to cast a spell I to declare on them. We simply need to say, we control the East. The East is ours. Boom, done. Imagine, freaking Monroe Doctrine. The line of the 3 black holes. 1, 2, and it goes up around to 3. That's ours. This pocket over here is a protectorate, let's say, because you can't vassalize someone, which would be interesting. But you can't vassalize it. This is our protectorate. This is the Klackon Protectorate. Some other Klackon worlds got taken or burned down. We're protecting the Klackons from themselves. And then we're going to have to establish a Silicoid farm. But that's all for future episodes because, frankly, I'm tired. And being tired does that to you. With that in mind and my alarm ringing, thank you as always, and La Paz.